Welcome back, viewers. Don't forget to. I forgot what it was again. Put on your socks, smash the toilet, and become a squid today.
There you go. You did it. Good job.
Yay! So, what are we doing this time, Gino?
Well, I'm gonna change my pants because I forgot. I got distracted. I'm gonna bring Rhino. So we're gonna start unlocking more frames today for you. We're going after Rhino, and I'll bring Rhino. I currently have 30 Warframes, so generally when we go after a Warframe, I'll bring that Warframe and show off its abilities right in the beginning, so you can decide whether or not you really want to go after him.
Oh, you change your pants. I gotta fix something.
My pants are changed, and Rhino is my favorite. We're loading out for Corpus while you're fixing stuff. Oh, you got it. She talk about your thing. They don't know you got it. You're
Okay.
off camera.
I don't know what this thing is.
It's the bunny rabbit
Oh, it's
from yeah.
like a bunny rabbit thing. I got it from that place on Earth, Centris.
Cetus,
Cetus?
Cletus. We'll just
Cletus.
call it Cletus.
And I already know what I'm gonna name him. I'm gonna put him up here next to my bobblehead guy, and his name is Captain Tim. Isn't he cute?
So yeah.
Captain.
Whenever you're ready to change your pants.
What? I have to be Mac?
No, my bad. Oh, you're already loaded out for impact, huh?
Yup. Oh, doggy. Don't be sad, because I named him Captain Tim. Don't sit in the corner and be sad. You're still my number one. No. He's mad, Gene.
He heard you say you wanted a cat. So I'll touch on some stuff while you change your gear.
What do I have to change?
Oh, you said you were loaded out for impact.
Yep.
Yes?
Yep. See?
Okay.
Yes, see?
In that case, go ahead and go to the navigation.
Okay. Navigation.
And we're gonna skip Mercury. Mercury's boss is Vorhek. He's Corpus. He's weak against. Corpus are weak against puncture and corrosive. Puncture is your physical type. Corrosive is your additive after. Corrosive is made by combining an electric and toxin card on the same weapon.
I didn't know that.
Hey, I'm here to teach. So if you can get puncture and corrosive, that's the best. If you can't get corrosive, you can use blast or gas, and do not use cold against them, as it does half damage. So if you go to fight Vorhek, your loadout again should be puncture and corrosive at best. You can look up Warframe enemy weaknesses on Google and hit the images button, and it will show you a poster with all the enemies and what they're weak against. There are different kinds of Grineer. There are armored Grineer who have the weaknesses I just stated, and then there are flesh health Grineer, those without the armor. They are weak to heat and viral, and slash toxin, blast and gas, but mostly heat and viral. However, we're not going after them. So if you could open Mercury, we're just not going to do this planet.
Mercury or Venus?
Mercury. The boss is on Tulsa. That's in the north. Yep. There's the boss. You can get two new weapons from him. The Seeker. I forget the other. So if you don't have him, you should absolutely get him. But he doesn't drop a Warframe, so we're not going to use him.
We shouldn't get him because I haven't done him yet.
Not in the video. He doesn't drop a Warframe.
Oh.
This is a Warframe video. Yeah.
Oh. All right.
But I just wanted to mention he does drop two weapons, and you want to find and rank up every kind of weapon to increase your mastery rank. And then highlight Alien for me, Ela, whatever it is. Yeah. To progress through the maps, you'll see a white line that leads from one level to another. Complete the one next to it to unlock the next one down. It's changed since Man, this game's changed so much. Okay, on to Venus, our actual target. Our boss is Falsa. If you look at my screen, Corey, I can show
Oh, this
you.
one?
It's right here. Yep,
Looks like a giant gun.
yep. And he is Corpus. He's made out of metal. Let's go kick his butt.
Oh, he looks kind of like a squid. A robotic squid. Oh, click on it.
Yup.
He.
So, I'll accept that. There are also two kind of Corpus. There are flesh health men wearing armor, and then there are the shield type. These are the robots. The shield type. Oh, I guess they're both shield type. My bad. They're both shield type, and then there's robotic. So shields are the humans, and then robotic are the robots. I'm sorry. Best against the human types, magnetic. Good against them, impact and cold. Impact is your physical damage. Magnetic and gold fall under the elemental. Do not use blast against them. 25% coverage on that. The robots are weak against electric, radiation, corrosive, and magnetic. Do not use slash, toxin, viral, or gas. And while we're at it, the infested, seeing as how I've already mentioned all of them but this one, the infested are weak against slash and heat are best. Blast is good if you... Well, you have to have heat to make blast. Blast is good. It also has the knockback advantage. Do not use impact, puncture, electric, or toxin against them, as they have resistances to all. Okay, that's all I needed to say. Bring impact and magnetic against the Corpus.
Ow.
My bad, Clay.
You're cool. It's alright.
You've been seen.
So this boss is this boss is Fossa. Yep. Charger cord coming your way, Corey.
Ow. Ooh.
This boss is Fossa.
Hey.
It's a robot crab thing.
Watch my butt.
What's up? Yep. And it drops pieces to Rhino. You'll have to run it multiple times. Every time you run it, there's a chance of getting a piece. You can get the same piece multiple times, so it can take more than three runs to get all three pieces. The pieces are the neuroptics, that's your helmet, the systems, it's your wires and such, and then the chassis, your outer shell. Once you've collected all three pieces, you can craft them at your foundry, and then combine them all together with a blueprint which you buy in the marketplace.
For those of you like me who want the achievements, killing, I think it was 150 of those. Aw. Give you the achievement.
Yeah.
That's one more I have to shoot in order to get the achievement.
Yep. Sure is. So once you have all the pieces, you can go to your foundry and they'll tell you the resources you need to craft each of the three pieces. Once all three pieces are crafted, I want to say they take 12 hours each, but you can do all three at the same time. But once all three pieces are crafted, you can purchase the main blueprint. You can purchase it at any time, but you can purchase the main blueprint from the marketplace and combine those parts with the main blueprint in the foundry to create the Warframe. Warframes take 3 days to build, so be ready to wait. Mama what?
I went to go, but it turned out bow, 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 bow.
Fair enough.
Ooh, there's one.
If you join a public session and come here, a lot of times you'll find higher level people, and this is true of a lot of levels, but you'll find higher level people just trying to rush through the mission. It may not feel great, but definitely be prepared when you can. Take advantage of them wiping out the boss for you in 2 minutes. Because you're probably going to run each mission many, many times.
Doing those,
Successfully hacked.
yeah. What? We don't.
I didn't want you to push the button, but I had a mouthful of coffee.
Oh.
Did you get a shot of that thing I killed?
No.
Oh. It's an Oxium Osprey. It drops a rare resource. It boosts at you and self-destructs, and if it self-destructs, you can't get the resource, but if you kill it yourself, it always drops it. Oh, the resource is called Ox.
And it's a lot easier to hack those things than what I make it look, because I'm not very good at hacking them, but I like doing it.
Do not dismiss the Jackal as just another Corpus proxy. This will be
You can also
unlike any
create
enemy
keys to
you have
open
faced
them
yet.
for you. They're called cipher keys. They're available in the marketplace, and there's a 10-pack that crafts 10 at a time. Highly recommended for ones that are too hard for you to crack, and ones that are so easy you don't want to waste your time on them. I enjoy doing the locks. Yeah. A tip for these ones, Corey, next time you do one, look at them, and whichever one has the most prongs, move it first. Well, start with the center, and then move the ones with the most prongs coming out.
Die.
You just keep working your way down until you get to the ones that only have one prong. Okay, here's the Jackal.
Try again.
So, try again. Oh, okay.
I did it.
You can use L1 and R1 to rotate those, and go left and right. So if you go too far, you can go back.
I didn't know that. I just
You can
freak
also
out and
use-
tap the button as fast as I can. Ooh.
You can also use, I believe, X and square to do the same thing, but I prefer L1 and R1. Alright, so this is the Jackal. His weak point is his legs. If we can manage to short circuit a leg, he'll fall on his belly, and then his weak point is...
You cannot shoot him from here. It doesn't work.
Slam his body on the ground to make a knock us away from him.
You're cutting in and out.
Uh-oh.
I think you're good now.
The whole time, or just that last
Just
sentence?
that last part.
He'll lift his body, slam it to the ground, and create a force wave that can knock us off the edges, and I believe deals damage. I don't think it's just force. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, and he won't stand up until everyone enters the area.
Target is here.
So if you're the newbie lagging behind, and they're all waiting for you to fight to try and keep up, and if you are at the end, and the other person is trailing, yeah, you try and be patient, but the rooms can be very confusing, especially the new players. Once you get used to the random repetitiveness.
This is my favorite spot to be.
Keep going down. Bump on him. Which one of us is using Caution? Is it me? It's me,
Not
isn't it?
me.
Crap. I went through that whole spiel about how not to use toxin against Isabel, and I forgot to change that.
Lesson learned.
I mean, I'm still hitting it really hard, but my... Okay, so what did he drop? Or do we not know? I don't think we know, actually, for the levels over.
Did you mark him? Because he's still got a thing that he's saying that...
Nope.
I don't know what I got. We'll know at extraction. Oh, those things are bad. They blow up. Those little orbs that they drop, they're like yellow orbs. Those things. If you touch them, they'll blow up on you. Watch. Ow!
Yep. There's another kind of orb that gets dropped. It's a blue ball with a blue field that radiates out of it. That thing will wreck your day.
Wrong way.
Yup, my bad. But if you do find yourself with some more advanced players, try and keep up with them.
Yay, I did it. Okay.
Alarms have been reset.
And a lot of times the people in here are really, I don't know, forgiving. They're not. They're really patient players in this game. You have to be.
Yep. Because it's really confusing maps. Even I always get lost. I gotta drop waypoints, and then I gotta find the waypoint, and then sometimes I run past them.
You can hit options and then L2 to open your chat bar and talk to your squad in text if you don't have a mic or if they don't have a mic. Be sure to ask for help if you need it. Generally, people will back you up.
And if you're having a hard time seeing the map, press up on the D-pad to make it bigger.
Ow, quit it.
leave you behind? My bad.
I'm right behind you. You know what I said that I would do was show off all of Rhino's abilities before we did anything else. So let me do that on the elevator.
Okay, that seems like an elevator thing to do.
Got me in frame?
Yep.
So this is Rhino's stomp ability?
He just exploded everything.
Yeah, so it knocks everyone off their feet and puts them into slow motion, but I'm kinda overpowered, so they just died. When it puts them in slow-mo, they kind of freeze in the air and you get a bunch of free shots on them. This is roar. When I roar, I increase your melee damage. This is Rhino charge. Rhino charge is a straight charge attack. There's another benefit to it that I don't remember. And then this is Iron Skin. Iron Skin provides you with a suit of energy armor that takes damage instead of you until it breaks. And that's Rhino.
Ooh, I want to show him mine. Okay, so if you press this button, she screams at people. If you press this button, and it's not on an enemy, it'll take you to that spot. If it's on an enemy, it'll bring the enemy to you. If you press this button, she screams at people. And the one that I can't use, the square button, she screams at people. Done.
Okay. Elevator up.
The triangle screams at people, makes me
Elevator down. Oh, I tried to get out.
makes me immortal, as long as I have the blue bar filled up, energy. The
Up.
circle button.
Wait.
I don't.
Oh, it's behind the elevator.
All I remember is the immortal one and the other one.
And that's
Why my
down.
brother explains things and I don't.
I mean, I have 800 hours in this
Yeah, and I
stupid,
have.
wonderful game. So you got the Rhino Systems blueprint. Was that the piece you needed? You only needed one more. And it was, you definitely had the neurotic, so it was either that one or the chassis.
I think I had the chassis. I will see.
Okay. We're getting close to done.
Messages in your inbox, operator.
Wow, I got a message.
They are not as
So that's the Jekyll. When you kill bosses, they send assassins after you.
That's why I was avoiding doing that. I didn't want it coming after me.
I mean, you didn't get the bad one.
Your actions have consequences. Dot dot dot.
Okay, so can I get you to open navigation again real quick?
Yeah, hold on. I just want to show Dory. What is that? It's my bunny. His name is Captain Tim. I assume he's a bunny. He's some kind of rodent.
I thought you was gonna say, I assume he's a him.
Alright, so I wanted to see if I had the...
R1 tab over to Warframes.
Oh no, it's in progress.
You passed it. There it is. And then Rhino. Nope, you already have the systems.
Aw,
So now we get to go
do it again.
do it again, which we won't stream. Sometimes you have to do the bosses a great many times to unlock them. We'll go through and give some tips and walkthroughs on all the bosses, what they drop, where you can find them, and how to get to them, which brings me to the next point, which I need you at the map for.
Navigation?
Mm-hmm.
Navigation.
I'd mentioned earlier how you use the white lines to move from one level to another. Venus, please.
Oh, click on it.
Yep. So you use the white lines to move to one to another. You see the Mercury junction on
You should
the
probably
western side.
do Earth. My body kind of glows too
Left
much.
side. Mercury junction.
Oh.
Mhm.
This thingy.
Sure enough. So when you get to that point, it'll give you a list of things that you need to accomplish to unlock the junction, and that will take you to a new planet.
I can do
And that's all I really got to say about that. The bosses are pretty easy. At least early on. Um, we didn't have the system in place when I did this part, so I had to actually learn it from people who I was trying to teach how to play the game. Um, we didn't have one of those, Corey.
Nope.
And then I think the only other thing to say is, friend us on PlayStation. We're looking for clan members who want to learn and clan members who want to teach. Arms of Athena is the name of our clan. Anything to add to that, Corey?
Thank you for the 51 subscribers.
She did a fancy lad bow.
I wasn't paying attention to what you're saying, so I just threw something out there.
She was watching Warren High School and did the Prince bow.
There's a
She
time
did
limit
that.
admission
Yeah,
alert
I
available.
did.
Check
I
navigation.
think that's it, Corey.
Okay.
So,
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to pull down your socks, smash the toilet, and become a squid today. Please say bye.
bye.
Oh my goodness. Bye.